What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Movie Files. Joining me, as always, is the little brother Jayce. How you doing, bro? Shot?
Hello. Glad to be back.
Glad to have you back. Chief, what's going on with you?
Oh, man. Good to be back, you know? Good to be back. I'm back in the saddle.
One person that's not back is Henry Cavill as Superman. There were lots of rumors from clickbait headlines grabbing websites, and I'm not going to mention here, that basically said, all right, San Diego Comic-Con attendees, get ready for a big presentation from Warner Brothers with their DC Comics brand. We're also hearing that Superman himself, Henry Cavill, is going to make an appearance to explain and break down his role as Superman going forward in the DC Extended Universe. So everybody's super hyped up. Twitter's all Henry Cavill is Superman. They're getting ready, and it's time for the presentation, and it's just Black Adam and Shazam. No mention of Henry Cavill. So then The Rock has to field questions about, hey, what's up with Henry Cavill? Where's Superman? And The Rock is like, The Rock says, it doesn't matter where Henry Cavill is. But what the heck was this? Why can't DC do right? Chief, let's start with you.
Disease carrier. You know me, I'm always thinking of names for DC. Listen, man. They they just don't want to do right, man. It's not they can't. They don't want to. They try to put some butts in the seat for their presentation, because probably would have been empty. Nobody's rushing out there to see Black Adam. You know what I mean? If that was the case, they wouldn't field the Black Adam with questions about Henry Cavill. What is the enigma that is DC, man? I think they just want to burn it all down. You know that line, and you know the line of, was it Batman?
Dark Knight.
People just like to see the world burn, and I think that's just describes DC exec. They're just sitting there. They're like, yo, let's just burn it all down. You know. We had gotten excited. I think the last time we talked, we were like, yo, he's coming back. It's going to be good. And, you know, DC does what they do. You know, deceiving cowards. So now we have to go through... I don't even know what their plan is, man.
That makes three of us. And DC is the fourth.
Yeah. So, you know, all we can do, man, is choose not to support the movies that we're not gonna, you know, because you know we generally go to see a Marvel movie even if we're not sure of it. I think DC has me questioning what movies I'm gonna see now. I've got to peek in there and hear about them. What you said? How the movie was? Okay. Then I'll go in there and see him. I'm just so disappointed with.
He took a shotgun to the chest, didn't try to duck. Okay.
Yeah. Their leadership, I'm just so disappointed with them, man. I don't even know what they're trying to do, man. They've got a universe that they just don't care what happens in it, and it just doesn't matter to them. 13 Jokers, 15 Batman. It doesn't matter to DC. DC is gonna do what they do. You know what I mean? What can you say, man? I'm disappointed, yeah. But am I like, you know what I mean? Am I like, is this unlike DC? You know what I mean? You know the frog and the scorpion? The frog hops on the scorpion, the scorpion hops on the frog's back. He
says, get over here!
Right. And the scorpion stings the frog. The frog's like, yo, we're both gonna drown. Scorpion's like, I'm a scorpion. You knew what it was when I jumped on your back. And I feel like that's how it's become with DC. It's just a scorpion. We know what it is. We can't expect anything from them. We expect to get right in the middle of that river before they sting us in our damn back and we start to sink with disappointment. from what we were expecting, that they take the right path and do the right thing for the people. Because I mean, that's what these movies all about, right? The fans.
It's about making money. It's about making that money.
Well, but
it ain't about money for them. They don't want money.
Right.
They literally have an opportunity to make money, but they continuously say, "No, we're gonna go in a different direction."
Yeah, the customer base is telling you we want Henry Cavill as Superman. No. We're decided we're gonna introduce Supergirl, and she's gonna be the main super person in our universe.
But then we're gonna kill her. We've already leaked that we're gonna kill her in the Flashpoint movie.
Well, she's not dead.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's with DC again. I'm trying to figure out what their big beef is with Henry Cavill, because it's not that I don't remember him saying like he was just so Team Zack Snyder. Screw Disney. I'm here for him for
Screw Disney. They're getting some brownie points.
I'm sorry. Screw DC. Like so hard that it makes no. I mean, it's like it's like we're gonna keep Jason Momoa. We're gonna keep Gal Gadot. We're gonna keep our problem child. But Henry Cavill, he's a bridge too far. Like it does not make sense. It's like it's not even like he can't sell a movie. It's like how many seasons of Witcher? He's on third season of Witcher, and I'm sure Marvel's just figuring out like, can y'all just stop tying him up because we got a plan for him. So
we'll do anything with him. How about Henry Cavill as Wonder Man?
I mean, that probably wouldn't be big enough role, but it's like
you can make Wonder Man a big enough role. He's as strong as Thor, got power like that. He's a Hollywood actor, and we saw from Man from U.N.C.L.E. he can play funny.
And
Chris bonus. He doesn't need a mustache.
He's a jack of all trades, so and you saw what they did for him. So, DC's a bunch of idiots. I mean, it's just. I think Lonnie's analogy was perfect. It was like, no, we know what we're in for with them fools.
Hey, one thing though, Ben Affleck, I think definitely won the consolation prize with this whole deal. Yeah, all right, you guys don't want me anymore. I guess I'll just go back and marry J-Lo. Suckers.
I got some new time, go to rehab. Yeah, it's a win.
It's not a bad deal. All right, so let's talk about the real news from San Diego Comic-Con. Marvel Studios. Kevin Feige's been telling us, listen, I got a plan. You just sit back and wait, kids. And we've been like, you got the benefit of the doubt so far, but we kind of need you to start tying it up to us. And he's like, no problem. I got you. And shockingly, he got us. So Black Panther Wakanda Forever's trailer dropped during Comic-Con, and I don't know what I was expecting. Didn't really have a lot of expectations. As you know, I've been super recast T'Challa. It's important to have the King of Wakanda here in this movie in the Marvel Studios, Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's great that y'all respect Chadwick so much. I miss Chadwick as an actor, and I think he did so many amazing things in that role, and he would have done amazing stuff later. But we need T'Challa live action. And I felt like still, it's like, oh yeah, the Black Panther trailer's coming. All right, whatever. And I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm intrigued. You got my attention. I am pressing the button to know more. We saw Namor having an Aztec kind of look. The whole Atlantean deal. They look like they've got this Mexican theme. It's kind of neat. Different from what the comic book did. But who cares? Because there's nothing that says they need to be white guys under the sea. I think even Sebastian would agree with me. So
see, it was in my head as soon as you said that,
and I had to just run with it. So, what you guys think of this trailer? Let's start with you on that one, Jayce.
I was kind of like at the end. I think as we got closer to the release of it, I was getting a little more down on it because I was like, I really think I still think I don't know. I still think they should recast. Especially when you're introducing a multiverse. You can recast and go from there. But Angela Bassett's part in that trailer kind of like, all right, y'all are going somewhere with this movie, and I want to see it. It's like, all right, there's gonna be something really good and emotional in this movie. So I'm like, all right, that's gonna bring me. And when you reveal who's gonna be the next Black Panther, that should be like kind of a Avengers Assemble moment. I'm like, just based on how that trailer looked, that's what we're about to get. I'm like, Ryan Coogler, I got faith in him that he'll deliver. It was funny, like you say how the Atlanteans, are they Atlanteans in Marvel?
Yeah, Atlanteans in DC and Marvel. They didn't change them on either realm.
That wasn't part of the license we didn't have to worry about. Okay, so as soon as I saw them, I kind of got a Avatar vibe, and I was like, okay, that's what we're going with. Like, all right, let's
the majority of the Atlanteans in Marvel are blue, and how Aquaman's an outcast because he's got blonde hair. Namor is an outcast because he has white skin and not blue like the rest of the Atlanteans.
Okay, all right. That's something I did not. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure that's not even in the memory banks on his difference. I'm wondering now is if he's going to be a mutant or not. That's another thing. It's like since we did not get any mention of them a mutant, so it's like is he not going to be a mutant? It's just kind of similar how Kamala is not a Inhuman tech possibly, and Ms. Marvel.
Bruno doesn't know what the heck he's talking about. Let's go with that. This guy is a high schooler. How the heck does he know what a mutation is versus an Inhuman versus a Jinn? This guy's just making up ideas and like going to YouTube and checking out fan theories. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So it's still wide open.
Research.
Right. Chief, what do you think about the trailer?
It was cool, man. I don't think I got. I mean, I guess some of us was really excited about it through the text chain or whatever. It looked like a lot going on. Sometimes, I worry about a movie that has a lot of things for you to focus on.
So to answer your thought there, I'm imagining that the first 30 minutes is them still dealing with the fallout of T'Challa's death. And then the Atlanteans and Namor come, and the U.S., because, they're probably going to be the bad guys in this too, are trying to stop the Atlanteans. And then it's the Atlanteans versus the Wakanda crew. And then the new Black Panther emerges. And then we figure out if Namor is really a bad guy, if the Tuma is really the bad guy. Black Panther shows up. Shuri takes off the mask. It's me, suckers. So, and I'm vaccine free. So I think that would be pretty interesting. Maybe she's
immunized.
Maybe she says a line that says, "You can't shoot me. I'll never be shot." I think that could be kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't think you need to get your hopes up about anybody else being Black Panther but Shuri. I think we just need to settle in on that and just be like, all right, that's what it is. It's based in comic books. Okay.
And she's gonna fight M'Baka on the waterfall.
Hey, listen, I don't think she wants that fight. M'Baka's just gonna chill.
I don't think she wants that fight either.
Nah.
I'm waiting for him to turn into the white gorilla.
The man-ape. That's not gonna fly in today's society.
No, that was a yesteryear idea. But I mean, like, I'm wondering if they're gonna see how we're gonna get the blue heart shaped herb to create the next Black Panther, because they're all gone.
Well, maybe Shuri's tech skills allows her to replicate those abilities without having actual superpowers.
That would be lame.
We're also gonna.
It's like everybody can be Black Panther, so no. Okay.
We're also gonna see Ironheart, the debut of Riri Williams. If you look closely, she shows up dapping up Shuri in the lab, and that's her. She's gonna get her own series in Marvel or on Disney Plus. This is our first taste of her, first preview of her. So that's that. So we're looking forward to Black Panther Wakanda Forever that drops in November, and that wraps up Phase 4. But before the conclusion of Phase 4 and before Black Panther, we got another Disney Plus series that we got another trailer for. It's She-Hulk. And this one I think had better CGI. I still feel like there's some difference between She-Hulk and Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. I don't know why, but she seems like a CGI character versus me just buying into whatever illusion we've got going with Mark Ruffalo. What did you guys think about the She-Hulk trailer?
Chief, you want to go?
I mean, they look decent. So I mean, you know, you get to see, the Hulk again. It looked like it's pretty decent, man. I'm looking forward to She-Hulk. I'm looking forward to something on Marvel right now. You start to get the itch when something ends and something don't start. So, I'm like, yo, hold on, man. Because everything is gone now. The boys, then, even though I didn't technically geek for Miss Marvel, I watched it, and now I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, there's no content. There's nothing. I'm watching Shark Week and Encanto. You know what I mean?
Hey, we don't talk about Bruno.
So
No.
Yeah, I'm watching. That's what I'm watching. I'm learning those songs. You know what I mean? Because I'm out of content. So I'm looking forward to She-Hulk. You know what I mean? I'm looking up the words of surface pressure. You know, and so that's where I'm at right now. I'm waiting for She-Hulk to drop.
All right. And then they got a bunch coming. All right, so that is the end of Phase 4. Phase 5 kicks off in February 17th. I guess on the big screen. We'll probably have some more stuff on the Disney Plus front. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Now this one's promised to change the Marvel Cinematic Universe forever. Now this one we are expecting to see Kang the Conqueror make his debut. This is going to be basically the equivalent of Thanos showing up. Maybe not from Avengers, but more like his Guardians of the Galaxy appearance, where it's clear that he's a big threat and everybody's going to have to deal with him later. What's your excitement on Quantumania? We saw a poster. It had Ant-Man, it had Wasp, and it had Stature all together. Everybody's got the same basic outfit. I don't like that. I wish Stature had a different outfit with her ponytail. I wish Wasp had something else because in the comics, she constantly changes her costume. What y'all think about that?
We're talking a different character, not Wasp. We're talking Janet. That was Janet Van Dyne. That's Hope. Yeah. It's like, Ant-Man is weird. I'm not saying I don't know if Eric Pena is going to be back, but I'm hoping we get the same kind of comedy.
You said Michael Pena. Yeah, he's there. I'm looking at the cast now. So, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, Michelle Pfeiffer, Jonathan Majors is Nathaniel Richards / King the Conqueror. Michael Pena is Luis. Corey Stahl is back as well. Bobby Cannavale, Wood Harris, Joshua Collins, and Bill Murray.
Yeah, everybody's big on the whole Bill Murray casting. I don't know who. I know he's some named character that everybody's kind of geeked about.
We'll see.
That one's it's like they're not going to be fighting Kang. That's just a given. So I want to see. I don't know what that movie's going to be about because it's like
MODOK is also going to be in it. So maybe that's the big bad guy.
Yeah,
he'd probably work for Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah, them going against AIM that could be fun. Yeah, like I said, that one's gonna have to be. Give me a trailer. I'll get excited about. Right now, it's like, yeah, we know it's coming, but I don't know. Other than it is potentially introducing Kang, but we know Kang is not going to be a big thing. It's like he's more. It's like I would be more excited at him being in Loki season 2 versus even a cameo in Ant-Man and Quantumania.
He did have a cameo in Loki. We saw the statue of him.
I said Kang the Conqueror, not Nathaniel Richards or the man at the end of time, whatever his name was.
He Who Remains. All right, so then after that, in spring 2023, Secret Invasion kicks off. We got Nick Fury back, Maria Hill, who else here? Emilia Clarke,
Ben Mendelheim,
Daenerys, yes, Ben Mendelsohn, yeah, Christopher McDonald.
Is Ben Kingsley in this?
No, Kingsley.
And what's the name of this now?
Secret Invasion. Martin Freeman, Agent Ross is going to be there, and Don Cheadle, War Machine. So that's going to be 6 episodes. I can't wait to see how they incorporate this. I really, really wish they had made this a movie, because this could have been a Captain America Civil War kind of big deal. I think one missing element from these phase 4 and 5 up to this point, we haven't had any team up movies. We haven't had like a bunch of heroes coming together, and Secret Invasion would have been awesome to do that, because they could have done, hey, Natasha's really back. This is so wild. This is so great. Natasha, we're so happy to see you. And she's a Skrull. And oh man, old boy from S.H.I.E.L.D. who was a traitor. Sitwell, you're not really a traitor? No, that was a Skrull. I was actually a good guy all along. It's like, I'm actually a Skrull. I mean, there's so many different ways it could have gone. So many characters they've killed off at this point that I think would have been really cool. Quicksilver, how are you here? I mean, did you really think a speedster would get killed by bullets that he saw coming? You're right. There's no way that would have happened. And he's not a Skrull. I mean, I think they could have done that so cool if it was not a TV series. And this could have been a big time movie had they done it and decided to go in that direction. What do you think?
Okay, well, you can always get our new Quicksilver. We can always bring Quicksilver back. I mean, we've seen that in WandaVision. We can bring a Quicksilver back. It's funny. This is the one I almost would think they wouldn't have. It wouldn't be a 6 episode. I thought that was going to be 10 to 12-ish episodes, like a double season kind of, because there's a whole lot of story you can do in there. It's like you got Samuel L. Jackson, you got Colby Smulders, like you got, and is she even said like it's going to be a darker show. So like, yeah, like if you're going to bring kind of that real conspiracy to the Marvel universe, you don't need to run through that real quick in a 6-episode show. I think that one really gets some legs to go, and put it at least 10. Like, it definitely not like 22 episodes, but like a real like tight 10 episodes. To me, you could really get into some like, oh, who, like Sid, like I said, a lot of those old Hydra guys, like, but no, they were Skrull. No, they aren't. They really weren't a Skrull. They were just dirty Hydra. I mean, like, just stuff like that. Like, you can play around with that. Like, so much better, I think, in not just, was it Talos and a couple of his guys, and then there was a rogue Skrull faction. Like, no, I want to see Super Skrulls and stuff like that. And I don't know if we're going to get that in 6 episodes.
No Super Skrulls just yet, sir. We got to get somebody else first. Chief, coming up May 5th, 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Are you hyped? Are you ready for this one?
Always. Guardians of the Galaxy is perfect blend of comedy and action for me. I can't wait. So, yes, I'm excited. It's going to be good. I already know it's going to be good. And I can't wait to see it, man. Yeah. I think my favorite character actor is Batista. Drax, man. That fool, man. When he was sitting there eating those nuts, and he was like, I'm moving so slow that you can't even see. I thought I was gonna cry, man. So yeah, I can't wait to see those fools back in action again. So thumbs up for that one.
Chief, I was gonna ask, because it's like, especially after watching Peacemaker and then kind of Marvel about to go without James Gunn. Do you think they let him have a little too much leeway almost in Guardians 3 just to make peace with him? Like, yeah, we don't go as hard as you did in Peacemaker or in Suicide Squad. Just
That'd be impossible.
Guardians 2.
So, does he do them all? Has he done them all, or they just gave him that one?
He's done all 3 of the Guardians films.
Just hope he continues to do what he does then.
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I mean? I don't need him to go any harder or any less. I need the movies to be. I mean, if they're just as good as they've been, I'll be fine. They don't need to ramp it up. They don't need to Fast and Furious us. You know what I mean? Like every movie's got to be greater than the last. It just could be just as good as the last movie, and I'm okay with that. Like I'll be in that joint. Like it was a great movie. I don't need you to do more than the last movie as far as, you know what I mean? Just make it a good movie. Just make it a good movie.
Don't go too hard. All right, then summer 2023 Echo drops. And I don't know if there's been a show where the main character matters less to mainstream audiences more than Echo. Because, and this is no real slight to her, but it's just, we got Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox back as Kingpin and Daredevil respectively. We also saw in that She-Hulk trailer Daredevil's popping up there as well. So Marvel Studios understands, unlike DC with Henry Cavill, hey, you guys like this guy? Oh, cool. We'll just bring him back into our normal continuity, and he'll just keep doing stuff because you guys like him that much. And the guy who was fighting him, Kingpin, y'all like him too? Bet. We'll just make him a main character as well. What do you guys think?
Marvel knows how to make money.
Oh,
it's like, as much as everybody's like, oh man, if they're gonna bring back Daredevil, oh man, they better not replace him. Yeah, we're not stupid. We watch the episodes too. We're not that dumb. Like, we're just gonna let it ride and go with the actor who made 3 really good seasons, and there is more story to be told on Daredevil.
Yeah, 3 really good seasons that you've watched now, right, Chief? It's a long, not pressing that unmute button. But Chief, seriously, you need to watch part 3. You need to no-sell that, Jay, so he stops doing it. Nobody can see that on audio.
Doesn't matter. It's still funny.
As long as we can see it, Jeff. Exactly. Look, 150 guys. I know they're gonna have to miss out on that one. But listen, man. I want them to bring back all of them, even old girl,
Kristen Ritter.
Yeah. Here's why.
No. If you were a betting man, you should put money on she's coming back.
I want to see. I want this. They power. Was Iron Fist.
Luke Cage.
It's just get good.
It was
like the second season was damn decent. Luke Cage was good on the whole way through. I mean, it was a blend of R&B. It was urban. It was gritty. Blah blah blah.
It's made for the streets.
Right.
It's for the culture.
The Defenders, then old girl's supposed to be getting with Luke Cage, right? Ain't she eventually supposed to be his wife?
In the comics, but all this stuff's all over.
I mean, but I'm saying that there's a dynamic there that also has, like, they all of these guys, including Daredevil, like, they can do these series, like this can be a Disney Plus, and technically they can keep these things running year round, one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other.
All right, Chief. That's a perfect segue. So we're gonna continue with more TV shows on Disney Plus. Loki season 2 coming summer 2023. Basically all the characters you've come to expect. And Jayce, because you asked for him, Jonathan Majors will be showing up there as Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Like Loki looked like it had. I mean, like at the end of Loki, it looked like it was definitely worthy of a second season. But it's like I'm now kind of like, oh well. I don't want to say Phase 4 was a mess for Marvel, but it was unstructured. I'll say that. So hopefully, it being in Phase 5 kind of gives it like, yeah, we set the tone. We set the table for Phase 5. So now we're gonna kind of add a little extra cups and silverware to the table and get you where you should be, where the movies need to take us.
So I think
I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's interesting in the sense that if you go, hey, I want to rewatch the Infinity Saga, you're not going to want to skip anything. It's like, I'll watch it all. For the Multiverse Saga, it's kind of like, okay, I want to watch the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's important. I need to watch Loki. That's important. And WandaVision, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, Madness of the Multiverse. And I think that's just about it. I'm good. I don't really have to watch anything else. I've got the bases covered. Everything else I can pick up and follow from other movies and stuff.
Like Hawkeye, you're like, it was cool. I mean, and I enjoyed it. But do you need to watch it? Nah. I mean, like, you need to watch Spider-Man.
That's true. I mean, I didn't mean to exclude Spider-Man, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just this is stuff you could binge on Disney Plus.
Yeah, like anything on Disney, it's like, well, that's cool. I mean, if I got a weekend, I'll watch it. But like Hawkeye, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's like, which is probably gonna make it why Echo's gonna be an uphill battle for me. Of course, I'm gonna watch it, but it's like, yeah, I didn't need to watch Hawkeye to get to Echo, but I definitely would rather watch Daredevil and Kingpin, and then see what you kind of bring to the table versus having to necessarily watch Echo. Like, oh yeah, definitely gotta watch Hawkeye because none of this will make sense. It's like,
no,
you probably have to have enough backstory for her in her own show to make it make sense. So I really need to watch Hawkeye.
Yeah. All right. So then we've got
or Miss Marvel, which that wasn't enough. That last episode wasn't enough of a cameo to merit anything.
Speaking of Marvels, The Marvels is coming out July 28th. And that's got Brie Larson, Tiana Paris, Iman Vellani. So we've got Monica Rambeau, Carol Danvers, and Kamala Khan. And maybe a few other people you remember as well, including Nick Fury, Maria Hill, Jimmy Woo. Yeah. So lots of interesting returning characters. Then, going back to the big screen again, Blade, November 3rd. So for 2 consecutive years, we'll have black characters wrapping up years of Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that's Mahershala Ali, Delroy Lindo. That should be fun. Fall of 2023 on Disney Plus is Ironheart. We've already got an introduction to her, so we'll see her. Then Agatha, Coven of Chaos, featuring Agatha Harkness, will be winter 2023-2024 on Disney Plus. So, on February 16th, there's an untitled Marvel Studios film that may be Deadpool 3. No rumors on that one, but that's what may be coming. And then after that, in spring of 2024,
I'm with you now.
We've got our largest Disney Plus show, Daredevil Born Again, starring Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, and To Be Determined. But that's a supersized series for Disney Plus, biggest one yet by far. That's more than double. I guess that's triple the average Disney Plus series. Could not happen for a better show though, because I'm all about Daredevil, and that's gonna be great. May 3rd, 2024, Captain America: New World Order kicks off. All we know who's going to be in that is Cap and Bucky. And then Phase 5 ends with Thunderbolts. And that's July 26, 2024. That one's going to have Baron Zemo, Yelena, Ghost, Taskmaster, Abomination, U.S. Agent, and maybe the Winter Soldier.
Wait, they already announced who's in it?
Tentatively.
Oh, okay. I was like, because that was kind of speculation. Was all those characters we saw from Cap and.
Well, those are characters that make sense for Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Baron Zemo for Thunderbolts makes perfect sense.
Absolutely. So then Phase 6 begins at the end of November with Fantastic Four. November 8th, 2024. So sadly, Phase 4 does not have the Fantastic Four. But we do have them showing up. Then there's another untitled Marvel Studios film, February 14th. But we do know May 2nd, that's Big Avengers Day. So we're getting Avengers assembling once again in the Kang Dynasty. This one's going to be directed by the director Daniel Day Creston, who did Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And then there's another movie in the middle, July 25th. Then November 7th, 2025, we have Avengers Secret Wars. So
There's
we got
no Shang-Chi in there?
maybe there's a sequel. Who knows? Hopefully there's not Eternals 2. That wouldn't be good.
Oh no, I thought I read that was getting greenlit. I didn't want to click on it and fear it would come true.
Yeah, no. I'm very excited about Fantastic Four showing up. Really excited to see that Phase 6 will wrap with another Avengers film. The Russo brothers have indicated on multiple occasions in several interviews that they want to direct a Secret Wars movie. Now, Kevin Feige said, I don't think it's going to work for the Russos and us to link up the schedules to do that. But I feel like if money is an issue and timing, Netflix will just have to understand we're going to go work on a Marvel Studios film that we wanted to. So hang tight on Extraction 2 and The Gray Man 2. We'll be right back.
I think those are like, we have a scheduling conflict. You didn't have it 1 week. Yeah, I got one now.
We're sick. We can't go and shoot this movie right now.
We see you next door. Oh, shit.
Oh. So how excited are you about 2 more Avengers films? There's literally no Avengers right now that we know of. So at some point, maybe Captain America New World Order ends with the Avengers forming. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he needs. We've gotten accustomed to Marvel having Avengers and them not being back together. Kind of like it feels it's a void in the world, and we're like, come on, we need the Avengers, guys. It's like, and for those of us who thought, what was it, Thor: Love and Thunder, you're like, wow, Thor's done with the kind of Avengers world. Like we need Avengers. Like Cap, it's just Cap and Bucky holding it down. And I think just having after the events of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I definitely want to see him put the team quote unquote back together.
Right. That would be very necessary. Not some Captain Marvel thing where she's the leader of the team. Sam Wilson, Captain America, leading the squad of Avengers.
Well, again, it's still not as bad as Captain Marvel leading the team. The whole, what was it, the blue, where the real leadership in Blue Marvel
and Black Panther.
Yeah, that whole, when she was literally the only, that was the trap. That was interesting. I won't say trash.
So Brie Larson, right?
Yep.
Are they going to come out with a second movie for her? I mean, you named all these phases.
That's the Marvels. That's the Marvels. That's her sequel.
But she's teaming up, right? That's not her movie.
In fairness, think
of it kind of like Captain America and Falcon, but it is a Captain America, better one is a Civil War. It's everybody else is here, but it's a Captain Marvel movie.
All right, listen.
Hey, this is not DC.
It isn't DC. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, now it's that special time. Do you have any nominees for Dummies of the Week? Bro Shot, let's start with you.
All right. It took me a second, but thank you for the folks at ESPN for providing me with my dummy of the week. My dummies, and this is plural, are the people who came up with the ratings for Madden 2023.
You said ESPN.
Because I watched a show when they actually had on like the rating show. Yeah. So when they said the number one rated quarterback with a rating of 97 was the GOAT himself, Tom Brady. Guy who can't scramble 10 yards, can't throw a real ball maybe more than 20 yards, but still is the best quarterback in the league.
His reputation may be a 97, but that's about it.
I'm sorry. No, reputation 103. All other stats questionable.
He breaks the scale.
Yeah, it's like, when they were like, oh, and they're coming up with who's in 99, and it's like, oh wait, so a drop under him, Cooper Kupp, Super Bowl MVP, but Tom Brady, number one quarterback. I was like, you guys are kind of y'all are some good stuff. So whoever came up with putting him in the 97, was it Deebo Samuels is 89, didn't make the top 10 wide receivers list.
Ooh, terrible ranking.
Yeah, it was. There were some other ones just like, did y'all see that happen?
I think Daniel Jones was at 87.
I'm not a fan of Brady, but who you got better than Brady?
Mahomes, Josh Allen.
Mahomes is better than Brady?
Yes.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers
in 2022. Yes.
Like.
No, not A-Rod. He chokes in the big games. If he sees red and gold, he chokes.
Wow. They didn't draft me, so I'm gonna stink it up. Yeah.
So yeah. All right, Chief, you got one.
I don't know if it's true, man, but if it's true, this dude definitely got dummy of the week. The black dude who was walking around on the January 6th riots.
Oh no, that was true.
I heard they sentenced his ass to 5 years, the most time out of them all. You got guys who literally on tape beating cops with sticks, and then you got the one dude. I think what he did a TikTok where he was just kind of walking through and they gave him the most time, yo. That joint, man. You earned that dummy of the week, man. Earned the dummy of the week, man. Like, what the hell were you doing in there, bro? You know what I mean? For TikTok. I hope it made you enough money to feed your family while you were away, bro. But yeah, so you definitely got dummy of the week. I saw that, I was like, that's about right. Listen, man. I tell you, man, my white friends would be like, hey, man, let's go fishing. And I'm like, you're not going to push me off that boat. You're not going to get me in the middle of that damn sound and be like, huh. You know what I mean?
You don't really trust your friends, huh?
It was like, really? Like, wow.
Let's go hunting. No, you won't. Oh, no, you won't. You know what I mean? No, sir. No, listen.
Nope, this is not the Get Out sequel.
Right. I'm not following. I'm not getting on a boat with y'all. I'm not going hunting. Hey, listen. We'll sit around the grill and we'll drink some beers. I'm okay with that.
You may need to check
and
your beer,
I'm only going to
though.
have a couple because you'll have a cop posted at the end of the block when I try to drive home. I'm already aware of all this.
Why did you say a cop posing?
Oh, gosh.
Wow. You're not going to get me. I'm not following you into the Capitol. You know what I mean? I'm not doing the things. I already know that the things you guys do, I'm not going to be able to do. And this fool went in that joint, following them in. And they was like, yeah, okay. Blaine? Okay, 30 days for Blaine. Leroy? Hold on a second. Leroy? What did he do? Well, we just got him walking in and walking out. He didn't, 5 years for Leroy. Leroy Johnson? You're out of here. They ain't gonna get me, baby. They're not gonna Leroy Johnson me. They're not. So, Hey, Leroy Johnson, you earned it, bro. Good luck to you, man.
Hey, Jayce, can you do it?
Which one?
Can you do it?
Not gonna be able to do it.
That's right. All right, fellas. Well, thank you as always for rolling with me. Thank you all out there for listening and watching. This episode of Lyle's Movie Files has been filed.